Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And what you're seeing on screen, I've been waiting for a while now, but it's actually being deployed. I saw these, or some of them at least, on the permit log back in late January, early February, and they were listed as expedited. But then I not too long ago, I heard T-Mobile say that they were going to be very active again in Q4 in terms of capital allocation for upgrades. And they are doing one after another, deploying the Ericsson Massive MIMO 3283. This is a brand new antenna that's going up on the sites, and it's on a good amount of sites now, but I'm still seeing more deployment happening in the area. So what essentially I believe what this is, so this is Massive MIMO, this is FDD, this is them moving, I believe, the rest of N25 onto 5G, and then N66 will also start making its way onto 5G, and this will give it even more capacity using Massive MIMO. Now, how effective it is and all that, this is new. I'm sure over the years the technology has evolved, so this is very likely even better now, since T-Mobile is spending actual capital dollars deploying this. Yes, it's just an upgrade, but T-Mobile still has to spend money on the deployment itself. So it must mean something from what they've seen in the numbers and testing. So this is one of the sites. This is another site that they just got started on. I spoke with the people there. They're telling me they're also deploying that same panel on this site at the top. Then this is another site that I spotted. And then this is another tower that this panel is on. This must have all happened in like the last few days. And then here's an actual close-up of the panel. I'm gonna come back to these sites in a few weeks. I think some of the other panels will be removed during this process. If it's the Air 32 or whatever, it's got to be the Air 32. They're not going to remove the N71 or N41 panel. So it's got to be the Air 32. So they're going to remove the one all the way to the left that you see. This one here, let me zoom in here, that one to the left. They're going to have to remove that one. So they're pretty much telling us that they're done with LTE at this point. So for me, I think they're going to trim LTE down to maybe 10 or 5 megahertz, and they're just going to refarm the rest and move that to NR. And then here's another one that you can see that you can see the cable still loose and hanging. So there's that panel all the way to the left with that little bulge on the back. That's the panel that they're deploying. So I think they're going to remove any LTE only equipment will be removed during this process. And then this is, from what I'm being told, this is the setup they're going to go with through the next round of 5G Advanced. Now, I don't know if them specifically deploying this Massive MIMO is for 5G Advanced. I think the current tower sites as it is will probably be able to handle a 5G standard or 5G Advanced standard. But this will definitely help squeeze the most out of every single megahertz on N66 and N25 possible. And like I've been saying, right, and it's no secret, T-Mobile will continue to grow. They told us that at the Investors Day, and they want to do everything, right? They want to go from micro to mid-sized on business. So they want to go for all business. Small, mid, large, they want to go for it all. They want to grow on government accounts. First responders, they want to do it all, and they still want to grow on the consumer side the way that they have been. They're gonna have to slam all of these sites with the latest and greatest. They're gonna have to get the most amount out of these sites, and then build some more, and then some, right? To be able to continue to keep up with the growth and everything else that they're doing. So this is a very interesting development. Q4 seems to be action-packed, especially for my market, perhaps, right? We got the winter season coming up, and so you tend to shift capital around. Here in El Paso, Texas, we really don't have much of a winter. So, I mean, even now, we're in the fall, and it's still 90 degrees plus. And I'm sure through November, we're still going to be in the 70s, 80s. So you really don't have much of a winter. So they can continue to deploy and get these sites upgraded to FDD Massive MIMO. Just for comparison briefly, the TDD Massive MIMO that you guys have been seeing is on the N41 panel. So now they're shifting Massive MIMO over the FDD, which should be more efficient and everything in between. So let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. Let me know if you maybe seen this type of setup in your market. Maybe you saw a new panel. Let us know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.